An NBC News poll shows the economy is top of mind for voters. No surprise there as they cast their ballots.
Yeah, that's right. But what are the specifics around that? What exactly are the economic issues impacting voters? And especially in key battleground states, could that potentially impact their vote? For more on this, let's bring in NBC News business and data reporter Brian Cheung. Brian, good morning. Brian, with some new skills, by the way, on the big board for us.
And is wearing khakis.
Yeah, I know.
Very thematic, you know, in the theme of.
Exactly. Okay, all right. So we know you're looking at some of these key issues: inflations, housing, jobs. How are voters feeling about those, especially as we just mentioned in those battleground states?
Well, luckily, I've got some fancy data on the touchboard here to show you, again, economics and the midterms, a very big focus of what's going on in this election. And when we talk about what's happening here, as we kind of slowly bring up our slides here, we're getting a little bit of bugs in here.
Pretend you didn't see that.
Exactly. Look, inflation and rent, right? This is a big focus of what Americans are feeling when we talk about 8.2% prices higher than they were a year ago. Again, a lot of that is just the cost of living, rent going up by 7.2%. But the unemployment rate, I want to highlight this here, the labor market looking very good, 3.5%. This is at lows we haven't seen in many, many decades. That's something that nationally is helping the picture. But again, if you have a job, but those earnings are getting eroded by inflation, not necessarily a good thing. And this is a reason why we're seeing the economy and also cost of living ranking among the highest issues among voters.
We should note the big board truly has a mind of its own.
Yes,
it's whatever it wants to do. It's its own personality.
You're just battling back.
We're trying.
As you can see there, we want to take a look at some of the swing states. So what are some of the key issues on voters' minds in those battlegrounds?
Absolutely. Let's give it a shot here as we talk about the three big battle states. Again, these are not the only ones, but these are ones where we're seeing tight races: Wisconsin, Arizona, and also Pennsylvania. And I want to show you one statistic for each one that kind of highlights the differences in what we're seeing here. $5.26. That is the price of a gallon of milk in Wisconsin. That, by the way, is 32% higher than it was a year ago and highlights the food insecurity that's happening. Spoke with a food bank that said they're seeing lines of cars over 100 long in some cases because of the higher prices of food. But in Arizona, it's rent, as we were talking about earlier, up 21% over the last year. By the way, I spoke to someone in the Phoenix area who said that they saw their rent go up by about 40%. So there's a lot going on here as I continue to battle the touchboard here. But then the last one I want to highlight here is Pennsylvania. Interesting to see job postings down by 28%. So again, the unemployment rate picture is still looking okay. But is that story starting to change? We might be seeing signs of that in Pennsylvania. The national average, you wouldn't see this, by the way, because it's down by about 9%. But you're starting to see employers in Pennsylvania start to pull back on the aggressiveness by which they're trying to hire, the expectation being that they might not need all those people as they get to next year. So a very different picture in each of those states, but overall the economy remaining a huge issue for the midterms.
Okay, the board really is doing it something.
It's almost Friday.
I'm not not touch it at all, and it's just like, here you go. Okay, Brian, I think what you were just talking about is a good segue into this next question, which is we're about to get a jobs report. Of course, it's not just for the state of Pennsylvania, nationally. But how much of an impact does a jobs report have right before a midterm election? Is it something that voters are paying attention to?
Well, it remains to be seen if what you see tomorrow is going to make someone decide to vote for somebody else. But broadly speaking, the expectation is that the jobs report tomorrow won't tell a different story than we've seen overall anyway, because the labor market has continued to chug along. And despite all these concerns, we're still adding jobs at a healthy clip. So the expectation for about 205,000 jobs added in the month of October. Again, that's still adding jobs. So as long as you're not seeing a negative, the story on the labor market and people being able to find and have opportunities out there in the labor market still remains intact.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC News app.